The rich man returns to the village in the form of a beggar. As expected, everybody looked at me with ridicule. When he returned to the village, he went to visit his second uncle's house. Think about it, go through the mouth. The girls in the village started to come. Boy, look, the original product has been home for many years. The girls are laughing and despising him. Old age. Where are you going? It's not a big picture. It's a good-looking one. But uncle is a despicable. Did you tell him? This is the second uncle. Hurry out. See your nephew. Second uncle is very tall. He is his own nephew. Just pulled a big house. Thinking of being mistaken by my uncle. I can sit here today. I sat down, Humph. See how I treat you. Arrived at the warehouse. I also understood what the uncle meant. I don't want to add hemp to my second uncle. I had to go home first. Second uncle and nephew finally replied. Can you not? This is your uncle. Your nephew? Oh, he's your nephew. He's not my nephew. Yan. Love is warm and cold. It can only be seen clearly after a few hours. Big second uncle's house out. Met the little one. See the big down and out. And I couldn't stop laughing. But we don't even care about them. He even laughed at his father. Because my father was a beggar in his last year, wandering and back into the village. On the way home, Dajan met his uncle again. He was waiting for them in a good way. Big uncle. One is not as good as one. The bottom of the big heart can see through the warmth and cold of human feelings. So he managed to get home. Knocking. This is not family, but a strange man. Wenju's family has long been sold out. It's not my home anymore. And they moved into these old mud houses in the village. The second time is not a big deal. There was a woman following him. The original one is on the way back to the big one. Encounter a big one. His son's life was stolen by a thief. I'm urging you in the hospital. Ask for help from passersby. Just happened to be bumped into by the big one on the road. He didn't hesitate to make his own. If you have any hands, you have handed over all the items to her. Then get up. And the audience saw it. He's going to do it with the big guy. The next day, the barber arrived at the big house. And the father understands the meaning. Father, there's no order. Just go down and take out the big one. Then the contractor. The person went home and changed it today. This is a great story. The father of the original hero is Adebond. The beggar arrived in the village, favored by Daj's grandma. He stayed in the village and married his crippled daughter. That is, the mother of the big. Dad, you drink all day. He has a brother and sister. So the weight of the family goes to the crippled mother. Young people are ridiculed and bullied by their peers. The old man told him, if you want to be looked down upon by others, then you have to work hard to change it. The day of the black eye has come again. Because of the home. Can't pay. The mother had to go to the eldest and the younger brother's houses to borrow money. They were laughed at. When the big guy saw his mother, he collapsed to the ground from exhaustion. He was so young that he would never go to school again. Provincial families support for younger brothers and sisters. It's a big house. He is in Hija village at the entrance of the village. There is a word, Tin, on the stone. The big one wants to go out and look down on him. Over the years, there has been little success. Working at the construction site during the day. We stayed at a small bar at night. Let's talk about our own efforts. Business is getting bigger and bigger. Go out of the place. The rest of the city is in the village. The population of the village is very large. The previous people are discussing. If you are here, you can take a picture. The people who have to be there are real. Wealth in the mountains. Just like my second uncle, he licked it and made it go to the body. Qing's sister, Qing Yu, Qian, is looking for a big high. I got admitted to the big school. Right there. That's it. Little gangsters looking for trouble. He slapped his sister in the face. When you see it, you see an instant birth. The man pulled the button and pushed it to the button. And it just hits the tip. Man probably won't survive. The big guy took his sister and ran home at night. I know something about my mother. I feel like the sky is falling apart. He didn't want to lose the second half of his song in the middle. So he packed his bags and he went to hide. But the big one doesn't want to go. Because as soon as you leave, you will burden your family. The worst mother is forced to die. Only after the big one agreed. Get down on your knees before you leave. I knocked on my mother's kindness. Then he went home. The more you walk, the better. Never reply. This guy is dead. He was just hospitalized. The family asked for 6 from the family. The mother drags her lame leg to work all day. Thank you for your hard work. The most desolate place is cleared. The mother stands at the entrance of the village all day waiting for her son to return. Wait for 5 years. The most expensive child will wait for a reply. He died. And as they were on the run, they started eating watermelons. He is different from the black people. I put a label and a date on each watermelon. Which day will you eat? Watermelon will be sweeter than watermelon. This is a business model. There really aren't many people around here anymore. So I would definitely go to the warehouse to see it. I see that the big picture is a lot like my old self. During the exchange, the big guy beat him up. So I hired him into my own company. Big China cherishes the warehouse very much. Let's make it bigger by our own efforts. And pretty soon, he was working on a lot of big projects for the company. The company has made a great profit. Year-old entrepreneur critically ill. In the previous company, son and daughter have sex. This guy is already old. He wanted to pretend to be a beggar. Let's walk the road that my father walked again. So they return to the village. Rich man posing as a beggar go to his brother's house. My brother's new home is very big and beautiful. Live in a new house by yourself. The father threw the broken house on the mountain. Looking at the creepy man, brother and sister dislike. The big brother left his father behind. And my brother pushed him away. Blame him for leaving after a year. Why leave the immortal father to serve him? Arrived at the warehouse. The big guy slapped him hard. Then he lost his brother's house. Brother's house out. I met my sister, who I haven't seen for many years. Looking at the down and out man in front of you. My sister didn't compensate him for saving face. And then we went to a friend's bar. Looking at the big mixed into today mode. But it's just a sneer at him. He can handle it himself. Don't search for your Big hate can be seen through the warmth and cold of human feelings. Also your own worst. Wait to see the truth. Leave him behind before you leave. Then go back to the village. Return to the village. He was accused by the villagers. They all refused to accept him. He knelt down in front of his mother and regretted it. Hate yourself for being able to be a mother and filial piety. Both mothers and children can enjoy happiness. The person in the warehouse is understanding things. Everything happened right now. Going out now instantly attracted people's attention. All kinds of media follow each other. The villagers also know it. But nobody believed it. Big business is rich. They even went to their graves and laughed at them. No, soon they were beaten by the truth. This is a luxury village. They are the ones who brought the big money back to the company. In the scene, the people in the village were dumbfounded. The original boss is really a rich man. The girls in the village are here. Can't do it. He's kneeling in front of his mother. What do you think? The big one just refuses to buy it. Only then did he know. No one died in the original year. It was the mother who dragged the lame leg to work for him. Wait until he wakes up again. Already lying in the courtyard. Friends who received the news and I went to the hospital to visit the big house. However, the majority of the population has since returned to the village. Most people are no longer indifferent. Everybody put on the face. The main poster goes forward to shake hands and send a poster. The big one has a grudge. Things he can do. He answered the questions. This is the essence of life. You lost. Everyone refuses to accept you. Don't have the heart. No waiting. But you succeed. Everything is different.
Friends stay.
In the years of hard work to enjoy. Face is your own. It's not for humans.